This manga legend set the stage for the entire medium. Osamu Tezuka, known as the Godfather of Manga, is responsible for pioneering a visual language and format in Eastern comic books. His unequivocal influence directly inspired entire movements and his creation of Astro Boy as a cultural and global icon. Tezuka was a true workhorse who drew 150,000 pages over his 40-year career, with many projects overlapping, and inspired countless mangakas and animators to this day. Being a product of his time, this post-World War II creative begun his career following the trend of cartoonists creating gag comics for children newspapers, The Diary of Machan being his first published work. He continued with Sentaka Rajima in 1947, a retelling of Treasure Island, which sold 400,000 copies, unheard of for post-war societies. Other works include Pistol Angel, Metropolis, and King Rocket. He also created a technique known as Star System, where Tezuka's characters were reused like actors across different stories. For instance, Rock, featured in Next World and Vampire. He begun his first serialized work, The Jungle Emperor, premiering in Manga Shonen from 1950 to 1954. This is where story manga would begin to take its first steps, following the birth and death of Leo the Lion, with messaging of communication and understanding of different cultures, a consistent theme throughout his early cartoonist work. This would also be adapted into an animated series that directly inspired The Lion King. After Tezuka became a licensed doctor in 1951, he started a series called Ambassador Atom, which later rebooted into Mighty Atom, featuring the iconic robot protagonist known as Astro Boy in the States. Not only was the series a massive success in Japan, running for 17 years, it was revolutionary, quite literally popularizing sequential storytelling over the course of multiple pages, opposed to jamming in as much information into one like a traditional manga, as well as creating tropes like leveling up the protagonist after each big battle, and sent an overall message about the dangers of war. The animated series was the first natively produced cartoon and was just as influential. Princess Knight in 1953 also had a similar impact to story manga, published in Shoujo Girls starring Princess Sapphire. The following decade, Tezuka started Com Magazine in 1967, aimed at older readers, taking more mature and elevated artistic approaches compared to his cartoony style the prior decade. This includes the gorgeously detailed Buddha, Dororo inspired by post-war orphans, The Tragedy of Ayoko, Blackjack about an unlicensed surgeon, and the long-running and surreal Phoenix, while technically incomplete, ran until the creator's passing in 1989. Osamu Tezuka's influence is unparalleled and broke traditional boundaries to expand visual storytelling.